Hello YouTube, this is Magik8Baul again with the Funko Pop review. I just did one for a couple of the Firefly Pops. Now I'm going to do the full series of the Hannibal Pop television series. I just picked these up today at my job at Barnes & Noble. They are $8.95 each. It's really hard to get a group shot. So here's Hannibal Lecter in box. And then there's Will, Jack Crawford, other Will, and the Wendigo. Alright. I'll do these one at a time, though. Alright, so we're going to start with number 146, Dr. Hannibal Lecter. There we go. And here's the side of the packaging. I know that this first pop came out as a Comic-Con exclusive first, with the bloody variant. At my work, we only get two of each pop that we get in, just depending. I think we see how well they do, and then we order more based on that. There's the box. And here is the good Dr. Hannibal Lecter, the not so good Dr. Hannibal Lecter. He's a pretty simple hairline. His hair is painted fairly well. All the way back, and then of course he's wearing a signature blue suit with holding a knife. Most of the Hannibal figures are holding a weapon of some kind. So there's that. Very nice paintwork overall on this one. Yeah, even the knife hand is done really well. So there's Dr. Lecter. I will do a group shot of them out of the box at the end of the video too. Alright, you can stand over there. And next, the main protagonist, Will Graham, first version of Will Graham. If you watched my Firefly video first, you'll know that I had mentioned something about kind of messy hairlines, and this is one of the two I was talking about. So this is regular Will Graham, not in the Straightjacket. They're both called Will Graham, one just has a Straightjacket. Alright, so see, Will Graham has his, I think this is one of the most complex hairlines I've seen on a pop. Jon Snow is a pretty complex one too, and he kind of has the same hair problems as this one kind of does. So he's holding his pistol, he's wearing his hunter jacket with a red shirt. There's his little shoes. He's pretty simple overall. Oop, uh-oh. Sorry, Will. A little dirt on his face. But yeah, there's a little bit of line bleeding with his hairline, and his beard line kind of is overpainted on his sideburns, which kind of happens a lot with these, and his sideburns not painted the right way. But I mean, overall, he was the best of the two that we had. So if his shirt paint's a little messy at the bottom, but that's okay. He's cool. All right. Go stand over with your best friend, Hannibal Lecter. Next is going to be Jack Crawford. But I just did a Firefly review of Zoe, who's the actress Gina Torres is actually married to Lawrence Fishburne, who portrays Jack Crawford in Hannibal. And I don't know if I've ever had a pop with hands in his pockets before. But this is a very Jack Crawford thing to do. Both of the ones that we had of this actually were painted very well. There's a little weird paint on the other one's belt line, but this one has a nice clean belt line. You can actually see the belt loops. And his tie. And yeah, so this one, it's pretty simple overall, but Jack Crawford has a nice little flourish on the back with his jacket as well. It's a pretty simple design overall, which I think can work well for pops. Alright. And the fourth one's going to be I guess we call this Season 2. Season 2 Will Graham. He spends a lot of his time like this in that season. Something rattled around in his head. That's weird. Anyway, here's Straightjacket Will. His box, and here's his box for it to show you. Yeah, it has a picture of him in the straitjacket. It's funny because the tops of both of the Will Graham packages look exactly the same because it's just the top of their head. This one has a little bit worse paint for the hairline. And this actually has a little bit of paint scuff on the box. Right here, a little bit. It's not too bad. The other box actually had quite a bit more. But I think this is the same exact sculpt as the other Will. It just has the mask attached. Well, I guess it would, yeah. There's something rattling around in his head. Wonder if it's a clue. But I guess it is different because it's actually molded straps. So they actually did change the sculpt of his face, or the head sculpt for this pop. That's super weird. So I just felt something weird. Yeah, so here's Will in Straightjacket. The paint on this overall is good. It's really simple again. The pop's body is the color of the Straightjacket, and then the pants are painted on. So there's a little bit of line bleed, but it's not too bad. His hairline's really messy. His paint bleeds kind of all along. Alright, so that one, it's good overall though. And finally, I think everyone was kind of looking forward to this. And this one is actually the easiest to get a really nice looking one of. It is, of course, the Wendigo. My coworkers were like, why is there a Wendigo in this show when I was picking these out of the back? Like, don't worry about it. Watch the show. It's not a fantasy show, I promise. So the Wendigo is pretty much just a black figure with mild paint on the hands, or I guess those are hands. Hands and eyes. So he looks really cool. This is probably my favorite. Everyone's looking forward to the Wendigo. He has nice horns. A little bit of paint on his one of his hands for blood. And then the other one I did see had a little bit of spray of silver paint around the eyes. This one has a nice clean eye line. He's pretty simple, but he's actually really nicely detailed. Has a unique body style. He's got all the detail on his back, his cloven hooves. Kind of freaky looking. Alright, so we'll get a nice group shot going of these guys. Will. And Will. And Dr. Lecter. And Jack Crawford. Alright, I can't see all of them, that's okay. Move you back a little bit. There we go, more or less. There we go. So that is the full set of the Hannibal TV series Pops. Look for these in stores. As I said, I got these at Barnes & Noble, $8.95 each. Yeah, so if you're looking for those, maybe stop there on your way to Hot Topic. I know they're getting there soon, according to the guy I talked to. But I will see everyone later. Hope you have a great day. All right, bye.